Congrats on getting started with the Just Start program. Every week we're going to follow the same video for day 1 so that our body starts to learn the actions and the movements with sun salutations so that anytime you're at home, you can work on those alone, you can put on some music, even mute the video, and go through with your own version. And we'll start with the same exercises as well, and with the printout available, you can mark down how many exercises on the 3rd round you did, and then every week you can try and beat those numbers. So we're all going to begin at the front of our mat and run through some sun salutations, starting with some beginner modifications and then getting a little bit harder each time. So just take whatever versions work for you, and anytime you need a break during the flow or the exercises, feel free to do so. Okay, so we'll start with our toes together, heels slightly apart. Find a little bit of movement in your feet until you feel balanced. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. And we're going to bring our arms out and up, making ourselves nice and tall and hinging from the hips. Fold forward. You can find a little bit of movement. It's our first run through, so we'll take a little time. On the inhale, we're going to halfway lift. Your hands can come up above your knees. You want a nice long line of energy from the top of your head to the tip of your tailbone, shoulders away from the ears, and fold forward. Plant your hands and step your legs back into a plank position, shoulders above your wrists, core engaged. And for the beginning, we'll bring our knees down and lower all the way down to the floor. And then gently peeling yourself up into cobra. Arms can stay bent, chest is open, no pressure in the lower back. You can press through from your knees and then lift your hips up into downward dog. And first downward dog of the day here, so you can find some movement. Pedaling the feet out back and forth. Loosening up the back of those legs. Shake your head yes and no, no tension in the neck. Then looking between your hands, you can step, walk, or hop all the way to a forward fold at the front of your mat. On your exhale, let your head hang. Light in the knees, and we're going to bring ourselves all the way back up to standing. Arms out to come up. And we'll dive right back into our next. Halfway lift on the inhale. Arms can slide up your legs. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step your feet back. All right, option to bring the knees down or keep them lifted. And bring your chest a little bit forward, elbows stay in. Slowly lower all the way down to the ground. You can take cobra once more, press into the tops of your feet. And peel yourself up, opening your chest. Press into all 10 fingers, shift those hips up. And downward dog once again. You can find some movement or stillness. Pressing all 10 fingers, trying to be an upside down V. We're going to step forward, step, walk, or hop into your forward fold, and exhale, let your head go. Slight bend in the knees. You can lift yourself up, strong back, arms overhead. And exhale, fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Step back into your plank. Stay nice and strong here. Knees down or up, whatever works for you. And we're going to keep the elbows in and slowly lower all the way down. Coming up to cobra or up dog. So you can have your arms bent or straight. Chest is lifting towards the ceiling. Engage your core, lift your hips up, and we'll all meet in downward dog. It's okay to have your knees bent, just have the intention of having your heels come towards the floor, but it's okay if they don't. Step, walk, or hop into your forward fold, and exhale, let your head go. Slight bend in the knees, press into all parts of your feet and come right up. Let's dive right back down. Gonna get our blood flowing a little bit. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back. This time, if you want to try challenging yourself, you can shift your chest forward a little, keep the elbows in, and lower halfway to chaturanga. So you're lowering halfway to 90 degrees, rolling over your toes, keeping those knees lifted, and you're in up dog. Roll back over those toes, hips come up, and we'll all meet in downward dog. So you can feel free to take any of the modifications that we've shown so far. Step, walk, or hop into your forward fold at the front of the mat. Let your head go. And we're going to roll ourselves right back up. So now you're free to take whatever version works for you. Folding forward. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Step, walk, or hop back into your plank. And then knees down or up, whatever versions we've gone through so far. Lower all the way down. Cobra or up dog. And then everyone meets in downward dog. Step, walk, or hop. Forward fold. And exhale, let your head go. Come up with a strong back, strong legs, arms overhead. And exhale, fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And if you want to try to challenge yourself a little bit here, you can try jumping straight back into your chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And downward dog. Little reminder, make sure there's no tension in your neck. And step, walk, or hop forward. Let your head go. And come up strong, back, arms overhead. And let's start to speed it up a little here. We're going to do 1 breath per movement. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, lower down, your version. Inhale to cobra or up dog. And hips come back for downward dog. Step, walk, or hop forward. And bring the arms out to come up. And let's dive back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Lower on down. Cobra or up dog, knees lifted. Hips come up, downward dog. Intention of having your heels towards the ground, pressing at all 10 fingers. Step, walk, or hop to the front. And come all the way up. And let's do 1 more. Folding down. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Step, walk, or hop to your plank. Your version of vinyasa. Cobra or up dog. And downward dog. Look in between your hands, step, walk, or hop. Let's go through that again. Lifting up, you can add a little toe balance here. You come up onto your toes. And exhale, fold. Show you just a couple more modifications we can add. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhale up. Kind of meet in downward dog, like an upside down V. And here's an option here. You can lift one leg up. Add a little extra stretch to that left leg. Set that down. And opposite leg can come up. And bring it on down. There's many things you can do. Let's step, walk, or hop into our forward fold. Let your head go. And this time, for our last little roll up, slight bend in the knees, tuck your chin to your chest, and enjoy your roll up. Take your time, find a little movement, and bring your head up last. There we go. Day 1 yoga complete. On to the fit part. Okay, here we go for the exercise part. And just a reminder, throughout this whole program, all the exercises, just do what you can. You're just starting wherever you are. So if you need to take a break, and then just jump back in whenever you can. So to start, we're going to start with squats or jump squats. So for squats, you can keep your feet on the ground and your hands can be out for balance. And you're just going to squat down as much as you can while keeping a strong back, your chest up, and then you push back up. So that'll be squats. And then if you want to add a little bit extra, when you push down, you can add a jump. Try and push yourself up off the ground and jump. So those are your two options. So we're going to start with 45 seconds of each exercise with a rest of 15 seconds in between. All right, so let's start with our squats. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so now we're going to move on to push-ups. So let's make our way down to the ground. Got to catch my breath after the jump squats. All right, a few little versions of push-ups. Keep your elbows in tight towards your body. Shoulders over the wrists. You can stay on your knees, lower down. You can even lower all the way down to the ground and then push up. Even if you need to scramble to get back up, that's okay. Or staying on your knees, elbows stand, lower halfway, and push up. Or you can come up onto your toes, shoulders over your wrists, chest up, lower halfway down, and push up. So those are your versions you can do for push-ups. Take a break whenever you need, and we'll start our 45 seconds right now. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our back. We're going to do some ab work. So come on down onto your back. Move your microphone out of the way. We're going to do ab bicycles. So your hands can come behind your head, and we're going to go opposite elbow to opposite knee. So you crunch up and then switch, extending the opposite leg. And take a rest if you need. So we'll start the countdown in 3, 2, 1, go. so now we're gonna come back up and move on to burpees. Burpees can be a tough one, so just do what you can. For some modifications, you can start with just doing a squat by itself, and then bring your hands down, walk your feet out, and walk your feet back in, and stand up. You can continue doing that. Squat once, bend down, walk your feet out, use your core, walk your feet back up, and continue. Other version, we're gonna jump up to the sky, bring our hands down, pop back, and lower down, push back up, and then jump back into your squat and jump back up. So those are two options you can take. So let's get right to it, and let's go. All right, good job. First round done. So we're gonna do 2 more rounds of those 4 exercises. If you need a reminder of what the exercise is, or take a look at your time, feel free to look at the video, and you'll keep track from there. Okay, congrats on finishing day 1. Guess what? You have just started. So good luck with the rest of your videos, and I will see you on day 2. Namaste.